I don't know. I don't have kids, so don't come for me. Because you will get clocked. Alright, so welcome back to my channel. I decided to film this video after I filmed my weight loss video. So today I want to tell you guys about my laxatives as constipation story, and I was on Miralax for a long time. I just got off of Miralax about 2-3 years ago, and I was taking Miralax almost every day, if not every day, every other day, if not every other day, every 3 days. It didn't go past the 3-day mark. I was taking Miralax. If you don't know what Miralax is, it's a laxative, but it's also not like a stimulant laxative. It's just like a stool softener laxative. It keeps your stool soft. When I was younger, so you know how when you gotta poop, right? You get like that feeling in your stomach. It's like, ooh.
And ooh.
When I got that feeling, I would hold my poop in, so I would like cross my legs and like hold it in, and I wouldn't go, because honestly, I can truly say that I was scared to go to the bathroom. Why? I don't know. My mom said that when I was like getting bullied at my babysitter, that the girl like told me something, so my mom thinks. So other than that, I don't know. I don't remember, but I know that I just did not want to use the bathroom at all. As a result of that, I would get constipated. Also, I was not really eating a lot of vegetables, fruits, stuff like that, drinking water. I wasn't doing none of that, so that made it worse as well. And basically, my poop would like bulk. And when I did have to go to the bathroom, I would always clog the toilet because it was like these big ol' poops. My mom would be in the bathroom with me, holding my hand whenever I went. It would hurt. I just honestly don't wish that on any child. It feels so bad. Even now when you're constipated, like experience it as a kid, it was like, I always used to think to myself, like, why me? Like, I used to be like, God, why me? Like, why I gotta be constipated? I used to think like, oh my gosh, if any of my friends found out, like, because listen, I got off of it cold turkey. So when I got off of it, I was like, I'm not taking that shit. Like, no. Because when you take a laxative for so long, like I was saying, every day, your body doesn't know how to go on its own. And I came to realize that because as I started getting older and I would use the bathroom and I would be constipated because I didn't take the Miralax, it would be like, why is my body doing this? I looked it up. I learned about laxative dependency, and I was like, okay. So some people, when they're on dependent on laxatives, they wean off of it. Nah, I stopped cold turkey because I didn't want to do it anymore. Like, I was tired of it. I was tired of relying on that. And also, when you take Miralax or any laxative, you get bloated, you get gassy, you just feel, like I said, sluggish and stuff like that, and I did not want to do it no more. So I just went off of it cold turkey, and I have not taken it since the 2-3 years. The only thing I had taken was Laxative, because listen, I went to the DR and my stomach was messed up, so I took that. I was on it for so long, you know, especially because that was the only way I could poop. And, you know, pooping and peeing is probably one of the most important life functions to have. So my parents would keep buying it. I wonder how much money they actually spent now that I think about it, because that shit is expensive. But they used to buy me like the big pack. Whenever I went on vacation, I would have to take it with me. Whenever I went to my grandma's house, I would have to take it with me. And I didn't really stay like at people's houses for too long, nothing like that. Even, you know, when you do get off of Miralax, or even when you're on it, even when you just have constipation problems in general, you always kind of think to yourself, you're always worrying, like, especially if you don't poop within 2, 3, 4 days, you're always thinking like, oh my gosh, I need to poop, and that's always on your mind all the time. Wherever you're at, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to poop. You're at home, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to poop. And then you kind of just get into a mood. I get into a mood where I just don't want to talk, I don't want to go nowhere, I don't want to eat, I don't want to do nothing until I poop. Like, leave me alone until I poop. But you think it's like normal, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought taking Miralax was normal. Like, I knew other people wasn't taking it, but for me, it was like, okay, I have to, you know. And I literally thought that I was gonna be on Miralax for the rest of my life. which scared me. I just knew that I didn't want to be on it for the rest of my life, but that's how I was thinking, like, oh my gosh, what if I'm like 60 years old taking Miralax still? And I don't know, that's just how I thought. So it was like, it was normal, but it wasn't normal. And neither was constipation. Like, I never knew what soft poop was. Like, I never knew what it felt like to just sit down and just go to the bathroom like everyone else. You know, for me, it was always a strain, a constant strain. And you think to yourself, like, is this life? But I'm off it and I'm better now. Like, I've been using a bathroom. I'm excited to use the bathroom now. I like using the bathroom. I mean, with that being said, here are my tips. So, when you get off of a laxative, make sure that is truly something that you want to do. I don't remember if when I went off of it cold turkey, if I had some in my house or not. Honestly, I don't remember, but it was bad. And now they're actually saying that Miralax is actually causing seizures and causing even more problems in kids. Be careful with your kids, but yeah, just make sure that's something that you truly want to do. Okay. So these are things that I use. Another thing is, if you are constipated, drink Epsom salts. It tastes nasty, but girl, do it work. Oh, girl, do it work. It do work. But I rather, because Epsom salts is more of a natural thing, because it's just like magnesium, natural magnesium salts, whatever. So I'd rather take that than like a laxative. So like I was saying, the only laxative that we do take is Lax. And this actually has bad, yeah, it's not funny, but it got bad reviews. Like, one guy said he was like shitting his brains out. They were like, it's not funny, like I said, but some people don't like this. And it's funny because this is only, let me see, 5 milligrams of laxative, of Bistigol stimulant laxative. I only take this if I am very, very constipated. I will not take this until I have literally been on the toilet straining for about an hour. Then I will take this, because this is serious. The thing is, sometimes you don't want to take a stimulant laxatives. There's different types of laxatives out there. So sometimes you just want to take one that might pull the water into your colon so that it like softens and then you can go. Some of them stimulate, you know what I'm saying? So one thing that I have recently been taking is magnesium citrate. There's also different magnesiums. It's this big. 2 pills is 250 milligrams. They say take about 400 a day, so I take 3. They say don't take over 400 a day because you'll be cramping. But this is basically this magnesium. It helps with nerve, muscle, heart, bone, teeth, and converting food into energy. So you should take magnesium, period. It helps for you to sleep. It helps for you to relax. So what this does is it helps for my muscles to relax, and then it also pulls water into my colon, which is what I was talking about before. So I do like taking this because I take 3 2 hours after my last meal. So I try and be done with eating by 6 o'clock, so that by 8 o'clock even by 9 o'clock I know that I'm going to take this, because the directions on here say to take it while eating, but that has not been the best results for me. The best results for me has been letting it like sit overnight, 2 to 3 hours, 2 or more hours after eating my last meal. Then in the morning time, when I meditate and stuff, I'm able to like go. The thing that I like to eat is chia seeds. Does it say? I can't see, y'all. I'm blind as hell, but chia seeds. Yes. So 2 tablespoons is 8 grams of fiber, which is a lot, especially because these taste like nuts. They taste very nasty, and it has like a smoky smell to it. But I do take this and baby spinach, so I will put this in my salads, my eggs, rice. You could put it in anything, but it does help. And it's good for you, I think. Yeah. Omega-3 ALA, whatever that means. Yeah, dietary fiber, fatty acids, all of that is in there. The other thing I like to take, especially as a kid, is mini wheats. I only like the chocolate ones because the other ones taste like kind of dry. Period. And 1 serving has 6 grams of fiber. But the number one cereal is my friend here, Fiber One original brand cereal. It do look like dog food, but it don't taste like dog food. It tastes like brand. It actually tastes better than like actual brand flakes to me personally, and then like with the milk it makes it a little bit sweeter. So to me it tastes bomb. One serving is half a cup and it got 14 grams of fiber. Half a cup is not a lot. I could literally eat half a cup within 5 spoonfuls and boom. They said you should females should do about 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day, and males should do like 30 to 40, something like that. I don't know. But you have 2 servings of this, and it's also 60 calories a serving. So you got 2 servings, that's 120 calories, and well, almost 200 calories with milk, but 200 calories of milk and 28 grams of fiber. The thing is to go to the doctor. That is also another tip. See a colon doctor or like a naturalist, nutritionist. I don't know what they're called, but if you go to the doctor, they'll be able to tell you, take some tests, and also try to lose some weight depending on how big you are. Just because you're big, as we know, or small, your size does not ultimately determine if you're going to be constipated. But if you do lose some weight, sometimes that helps too, just because they say like when you have like so much weight, especially in your stomach area, that it can be kind of hard to like it makes you strain basically for some reason. I think they said the internet is a scam. Don't forget that. I also know that like sugar can make you constipated too, just because sugar is not like a, especially now they put so much fake sugar into our foods and candy that our bodies are not really letting, it's not like kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. They put so much fake shit in our food that our body can't even comprehend it. So be careful with your sugar intake as well. And then of course my favorite remedy, because I'm a Puerto Rican, is coffee. Ooh, it depends though, because Dunkin' Donuts coffee, listen, my abuela made some homemade, what's the coffee called? How did I forget the name of the coffee? Cafe Bustelo. She made it. It was strong. It was nice with the milk. Y'all, I used the bathroom within 5 minutes. That homemade, I always say Spanish coffee, the best coffee. I also know that like dairy and stuff, if I do a lot of dairy, I don't do too much dairy. Like I like ice cream though in the summertime, so I do dairy. But me personally, cheese and pasta does make me more constipated. So when Thanksgiving come, like my family be liking to make these big old trays of mac and cheese, and then they think I'm gonna eat it, but I'm like, no, because that cheese, y'all, that cheese, listen, I don't know what it do, but it stop you. Like it stops you, it stalks you. It just sit there like this, and it just sits there, and it makes me constipated personally. Pizza, y'all, true story, I went to Pie 5, which is a thing down here. Oh my god, I ate the whole pizza. The first time, I think I ate it in 2 days. Y'all. I was constipated. I don't know what kind of yeast they put in there, what kind of crust they use, but like they bread made me constipated. And I still keep a poop diary. That way you know when you went. That way you're not really worried about when you went. You know, document what it was like, how it was like. Was it hard? Was it soft? Was it big? Was it small? Like just document it. But seriously, laxatives though, if you are dependent on the laxative, please try and get off the sooner the better, you guys, because your body, it's not for your body. I know when I was on it, I thought it was normal, like I said, but it's not. You have to get off of it. Your body needs to learn how to go on its own. Your body needs to learn to have those feelings on its own. And the sooner that you do that, the better. It was hard. I was constipated a lot after I got off of it. But that's when you had to experiment with foods, drink a lot of water just to get your body, so that your body kind of gets off of it and goes on its own. Now, for the parents out there, I commend all of you guys. I commend my own parents. I salute to you guys, because I know it's not easy. It's not easy seeing your child strain and be on the toilet and not going and crying and stuff like that. It's not easy at all, but I salute all you guys for being patient with your kids, for helping your kids, for being there for your kids while they're constipated or whatever, because honestly, that truly helps a lot. Like, my mom brought me to the doctor, and the doctor told her to put me on Miralax. So that's kind of how it all started as well. And then it just kind of didn't. And, you know, and when something is working so good, especially for your kid, you don't want to stop it. But you have to stop it. I don't know. I don't have kids, so don't come for me. Because you will get clocked as well. So, oh. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and let me know your topics, comments, whatever that you want to see me talk about. Any suggestions, any feedback, whatever. Just leave it down below in the comments. Let me know you guys' laxative dependency and constipation stories. And I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you're able to take some of this away and use it and better your bowels. You already know what I'm talking about.